Welcome into Sports Memos Betting Podcast, NFL Every Game on the Board with Minty Bets. Minty, welcome in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Drew?
I'm doing good. We got first game up here, 145-146, Miami and the New York Jets, AFC East rivalry here, Minty. As a Miami Dolphins fan, I can tell you this is usually the biggest game on the schedule when it's down in Miami. This time up at MetLife in New York, 45.5 being the total. 5 in the hook. That's what the Jets are laying at home, Minty.
First of all, I didn't know you were a Miami Dolphins fan. I don't know why. You're from Florida, so I assumed that, I don't know, you were like a Bucks fan or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
That's a surprise to me. Congrats.
Well, I don't brag about it a lot this year, Minty.
No, of course you don't want anyone to know. Okay. Well, I've been burned by the Jets twice in a row. I bet on the Raiders when they lost to the Jets, and I bet on the Jets the very next week when they lost to the Bengals. So I'm not betting this game, but I think Miami can keep this close and either win or lose by a last-minute field goal. I kind of like the Dolphins here. Ryan Fitzpatrick and Devontae Parker are a great duo, and they won against the Jets when they met up in Week 9. I have no reason to believe either team will smoke the other out, so I would feel comfortable taking Miami here.
Okay, like in Miami, and they've been a money maker, Minty, of late. You know, not only covering winning some games of late.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been surprising, right?
Very, but yeah, I'm staying away.
Okay, we got Indianapolis and Tampa Bay up next, 47 being the total, with the Bucks -3 or -3 in the hook at home.
So the Bucks are extremely consistent in terms of putting points on the board. We know that they've hit the over in all but one of their games. Tampa's favored by, you said, 3 or 3.5 points at home, and the reason is because Adam Vinatieri, the kicker, I actually know he's not starting this, or he might or might not start, but it looks like he's likely out. I had a whole rant prepared about Adam Vinatieri and the whole kicking is for losers thing, but now I don't even know if he is starting. I actually already took the Bucks -2.5 around the time it opened. So if this Chase McLaughlin guy is better than Adam, which no one can be worse than Adam Vinatieri, then perhaps the Colts look good here. But the Colts offense is really banged up, and the kicker situation is still unknown. So I like the Bucks here, especially at 3. But like I said, I took it at 2.5. So I like the Bucks.
Yeah, 2.5, a lot better number. Guys, make sure to shop around because it is 3 or 3.5, and the most key number in the NFL being that right there, 3, 2.5, 3.5, which is hovering around. So try to grab the best number in your favor for the Indianapolis Tampa Bay game. We got the LA Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars up next. Minty made sure not to say the San Diego Chargers, if you notice, but we got 3.5 or 3 with juice. So it's 3 -125 or 3 in the hook, mostly 3 in the hooks here in Las Vegas. 43 the total in Jacksonville, Minty.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone gets mad when you say San Diego Chargers, and everyone in San Diego is like, oh, yes, the San Diego Chargers. So, and LA doesn't even want them, so it's okay if we say San Diego. All right, Phillip Rivers has had an interception in 3 games straight, one of them in which he had 4 picks in a single game. The Chargers need to rely on Melvin Gordon, I think, if they want to win this one, because they can't risk turning the ball over to the Jags. Although the Chargers have lost 8 games, they have yet to be blown out and have lost by no more than 7 points in all 8 of those losses, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. I think Gardner Minshew is starting this week for the Jaguars, which is a shame because I think Nick Foles still has a lot of juice left in him, but just hasn't quite clicked with the team. But when Gardner stepped up to replace Foles last week, he got his offense to score 11 points in that last half, which I would imagine isn't easy to do halfway through the game. Overall, I'm liking the Jags +3 here. It seems like they work better together with Gardner Minshew. I like the Jags.
Okay, liking the Jags at home on Sunday. We got a big one here, Minty. In my opinion, the biggest game on the card. Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots. We're seeing the Pats lay 3 in the hook again. Important week here, like every week, but especially this week, to be shopping around 4 good numbers for NFL bettors. 49 being the total. We got the Chiefs at the Patriots. Afternoon kick here, Minty.
I hope this will be a great game. The Chiefs have yet to defeat the Patriots with Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback, and the Pats haven't lost at home in Foxborough since 2017, and that was to the Panthers. And I think that was the year they went to the Super Bowl, right? 2017, something like that. But I'm hoping Casey's offense makes the Patriots' head spin. Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, they can be explosive. And this team is averaging almost 27 points per game. And we can say all we want that the Patriots defense is still number one in the league when it comes to the least amount of points allowed by the defense at 12 points per game. But against teams with winning records, the Bills, the Ravens, and the Texans, they're allowing an average of 25 points per game. So keep that in mind. Their record reflects losing teams at 12 points per game allowed. So I say it every week, I can't bet against Belichick and Brady, but maybe I will. I haven't really decided on this one because I don't know. I just don't like the Patriots so much that I'm letting it cloud my judgment. So I might stay away, but it's just so juicy and so interesting. I just want to take the Chiefs here.
I know. It looks like, this is the Chiefs spot, kind of explosive offense, Mahomes and company. It's just tough to make money betting against the Patriots at home in December, Minty.
Yes, and when you fade them, they win. When you don't, they lose. It's just like, it sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of sports bettors out there watching understand our feelings on that one. We got Pittsburgh at Arizona up next here, Minty. Arizona, man, that defense is not very good. 43.5 being the total in the desert. 2 or 2.5. That's what the Steelers are laying on the highway.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I like it. So can you believe the Pittsburgh Steelers, without Ben Roethlisberger, they're 7-5. I feel like I watch the Steelers game every week and they lose every week. But I guess they have a winning record. Devlin Hodges starting for Pittsburgh here this week, which is good for them, but perhaps bad for the Cardinals. Arizona has the worst passing defense, like you said, allowing an average of 307 passing yards per game. As we saw last week against the Rams, Jared Goff had like a 400 plus passing yardage. I'm sorry. But the Steelers, though, they have a stellar defense with TJ Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Cameron Hayward. I don't really like this game. I want to say the Cards will be able to cover at home, but I think the Steelers have more advantage here.
Okay. We got Tennessee and Oakland up next, Minty, but first want to give out the coupon code for the podcast. In celebration of Minty being on, we got Minty 15. That's MINTY 15, Minty 15 at checkout at sportsmemo.com. We'll take $15 off anything on the website. So you can get an extended package. You can get a one-play pick package on sportsmemo.com. $15 off, unlimited use through Sunday night. That coupon code is Minty15, MINTY 15 at checkout. Minty, we got Tennessee at Oakland up next. Looks like the Titans laying 3 on the highway, 47 being the total.
Okay, the Titans are quietly winning here. Since Ryan Tannehill was named starting quarterback over Mariota, they've been scoring almost double the points per game, from 16 points per game to 29 points per game, hitting the over in 6 straight, and they're 5-1 straight up. Raiders have been blown out by a total of 74-12 in just their last 2 games, which were on the road, by the way. They're back at home now, and they're 4-1 at home. It's a pretty even matchup here in terms of running the ball and stopping the ball, as both teams have similar stats when it comes to that, but I'm expecting to see more from Tannehill's passing game. Derek Carr has been struggling a bit, but Tannehill has seemed pretty consistent when he throws the ball. I don't know. I kind of lean the Titans here, but I like the over more. Oakland has hit the over 3 of their last 4 games at home, and the Titans have hit the over in 6 straight games.
All right, Minty, good stuff there. We got the Sunday nighter and Monday nighter. Seattle at the LA Rams. Pick 'em price now. We are seeing some Rams -1. This one in the Coliseum. 47 the total Sunday night, Minty.
Nice. Yes. So when we were talking at Wager Talk, we were still seeing the Rams +1, and now they're pick 'em. And you said Rams favored by 1 even now at some places.
Yeah, Sports Memo on screen right now. We're seeing Heritage, Jazz all at 1. Pick'em's in Las Vegas, and a Pinnacle showing 1 too. So the sharper books favoring the Rams.
Wow. Well, the Seahawks played a great game last week against the Vikings. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, a splash of Jacob Hollister, shaking him for it over ice, very smooth. I very much enjoy watching this team play a lot. I said before, it was a little suspicious that they were just a 1-point favorite, the Seahawks, but I think the Rams have an opportunity to do really well here being at home. I actually do kind of lean the Rams. I've been kind of back and forth with this one. yeah, like I said, being at home, the Seahawks players I heard were affected by the flu last week, so that could be a little bit of an issue. But I like the over in this game more at 47 or so. The Seahawks are averaging 27 points per game and are giving up about 24 points per game, while the Rams are averaging 23 and allowing 20 points per game. The over is hit in 4 straight matchups, totaling over 49 points each time. So that's interesting.
Interesting. Good stuff there, Minty, on the Sunday Nighter. We got the Monday Nighter. Quick look ahead towards that. But, guys, remember the coupon code MINTY15. That's MINTY 15 at checkout, sportsmemo.com. That will take $15 off anything site-wide, extended packages, full season packages, or daily play packages. $15 off using the coupon code MINTY15. Minty, we got the New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles up next. Before we get to that, you're in a different location right now.
Yes.
Where are you at, Minty?
I am in Seattle. Well, I'm in Burien, Washington, which is right next to Seattle. It's a cute little neighborhood next to the ocean. So I'm just in the cute little yard, family's house. So, yeah, change of scenery because my white brick wall was getting too boring.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It looks like actually a really cool,
like lush,
I guess you could say. Yeah.
Yes, it's porch or of some sort. Yes, it's very nice. I like it.
Okay.
We don't have green in Las Vegas, so this is nice to see. It's easy for the eyes.
Yeah, and how's the weather up there in terms of the Pacific North? I've never been.
What? You've never been to Seattle?
I've never been to Seattle, no.
Oh my gosh, I love it. The weather is exactly like Las Vegas. I thought it would be colder, so I brought like coats and parkas, and I've been wearing like 2 pairs of pants, and I'm very sweaty. So it's just like Vegas. It's just a little chilly, like 50 degrees, and people who are watching from the Midwest are like, 50 degrees is summertime here in Minnesota. So yeah. So it's not that bad, and it's not raining, but it's just cloudy and depressing. Like I don't think I could live here. I get seasonal depression just being here.
I'm the same way. I gotta live where it's hot, warm,
and sunny.
And sunny more than not. Exactly. Yes. But I've heard
Yes.
good things about Seattle. A fun town.
Yes. Come in the summertime. I highly recommend it. Lots to do and tons of places to eat, which is the most important.
All right. Minty Bets. Follow her on Twitter at Minty Bets. You can also follow me on Twitter at Drew Martin Bets. Feel free to complain. We throw out free bets, losses, winners.
Yes.
Hopefully more winners than losses.
Yeah, like tourist tips if you want. Hit me up.
Where to eat in Las Vegas. All kinds of stuff about the desert. But let's get to the Monday Nighter, Minty. We got 45.5 being the total. We're seeing anywhere from Philadelphia -9 to -10, depending where you're shopping. New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, NFC East matchup here. What are you looking to bet, Minty?
The Giants have lost to the Packers and the Eagles lost to the Dolphins. So I just don't know. Although the Eagles are on a 3-game losing streak, their only other losses, their last 5 games were to the Patriots and the Seahawks. So that's understandable. They are very good teams. I certainly say that they win, but 8.5, 9, whatever it's at now, seems just a little bit high still. After all, Philly is 7-3 against the spread on Monday nights. They've won 5 straight versus the Giants, and the Giants are missing important players like Evan Ingram, Golden Tate, and Jabril Peppers. Eli Manning, I believe, is starting this Monday night. So I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference. I like the Eagles here. If I had to, maybe I would lay 8.5, but I might stay away. I'm going to wait till maybe the morning of and just bet on the total because the Eagles are just like, I don't know. I always have bad luck betting on the Eagles or against the Eagles. They're just like the Patriots for me. I just like always lose. So I lean the Eagles, but haven't decided yet with this one.
Yeah, if a team's not working for you, just stay away. That's what I've learned. But good stuff, Minty. Breaking down the back half of the card here. Coupon code MINTY15, MINTY15 at checkout takes $15 off site-wide at sportsmemo.com. Whatever you grab, coupon code MINTY15 at checkout. Minty, anything else you want to throw out before we shut this down?
No, everybody, thanks for continuously watching. I don't know if my rants are helpful or what, but thanks for listening. I always appreciate it. I always think I'm annoying when I talk. So bye.
No, Minty, good stuff. Yeah, guys, leave the comments down on YouTube or on Twitter at Minty Bets, at Drew Martin Bets. And Minty, thanks for the time. Best of luck with your bets and enjoy Seattle.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.